Hey guys, this is Vulture here, and I'm with my new friend Wes, who has agreed to let me shoot him in the head in the name of science. And I just met him, so that makes him a great guy in my book. So what we're going to do is do some basic headshot, head hitbox science. So to start off, I'm going to kind of get a baseline of where Roadhog's head is here. So I'll start off with his shoulder, work my way in. So his head hitbox seems to start right along this line on his character model, right here. Let's get the bottom too. And the head bottom level seems to be about where his head is. So his head hitbox is roughly about a quarter of his body. So I'll outline it with my cursor right now. It goes kind of like, looks like this. Actually, let's get the top bound too while we're at it. So it's about seemingly this shape on this character. Now, something some games do is head hitboxes change, I guess you could say change size when you use projectile weapons at range. And one of the things is it's kind of a perspective thing. So basically what happens when I fire a projectile, the projectile, because of the perspective change, will actually grow in size the farther away it gets from me. So let's just test that right now real quick to see if my projectile will grow and basically alter how head hitboxes work. So as you can see, it's about the same. Blizzard did a good job making adjusting how projectiles are handled for collision. A lot of older games don't do a good job of that, and you'll have projectiles grow pretty substantial size as they fly away from your character into where an enemy would be. So we kind of got a good baseline of what Roadhog's head hitbox is. It's something like this. Let's start testing some other characters. So Wes, if you want to start working your way down the list, start shooting you in the head.
Sounds good, man.
So this video is going to be largely unedited. We're just going to wing it and go. You guys can pause as you need. Owie!
It's payback.
So his head hitbox looked about similar to Roadhog's for character size, about shoulder to shoulder, and about a quarter head length above his head. So let's try to get him a Cree. I'm expecting the head hitbox to not hit here, but maybe hit here. Yep, right there. Do the same for the top. Do the lower. Oh. That was directly in the head because of the way that arrows come out of the bow. But that looked about the same, shoulder to shoulder, and maybe a quarter of a head above. Oops.
Is that the best you can do?
Hard to tell on Farah because she stands sideways. Her character, I guess, default pose is sideways, so her shoulders are kind of facing me. Reaper will be a good test to see if it's shoulder to shoulder with all the characters. Well, same there. Shoulder to shoulder and maybe a quarter of a head above. So these are some pretty big hitboxes in this game, I gotta say, for heads.
Kill streak. Again. And again.
Alright, Tracer will be a neat test. She's such a little character. Hers seems a little bit, since she has such narrow shoulders, it seems to stick a little bit beyond her shoulders.
Do one more on Tracer.
Yeah, sounds good. Hers seems to be maybe not as high, slightly. It's hard to tell. So it appears that you can hit Bastion's Gatling gun, and that has its own hitbox. So that's interesting. So when he's shooting for the head for Bastion when he's in recon mode, it's, I guess, kind of safe, because if you go high, you're still going to get something. Wow. So Bastion's head hitbox is pretty low. Doesn't stick up beyond his character model at all. Right on cue. Let's have Hanzo here. About a quarter head height on Hanzo, shoulder to shoulder. Alright.
No.
You really stepped in it, right? Let's see if his tire has a hitbox. I assume it does. Yep.
Streak. The dragon hungers.
So after we go through all the characters, I'm probably going to test it with some hit scan too, see if projectile and hit scan have different behavior.
Coming up.
And she's got a big hitbox. Yeah, May's got a big ass head. Torbjorn, I have a feeling, has a pretty big head too. He seems to just eat arrows to the head. Damn. His head hitbox looked like it was about a full head height above his head model.
Sniper!
Hers is pretty wide, but not very tall. That's good to know for you counter snipers out there. Aiming for widow heads. Don't go too high. If you go anywhere, go a little bit off the shoulders. Alright. This is going to be tricky. Ooh. Alright, so her hitbox, it looks like it's it's Diva's actual shoulders, not the mech's shoulders, of course. So it seems to be like from here to here, and a little bit above her head. I assume the pilot version is the same. Let's check it out. One was a little bit dead on. Reinhardt, since he has such massive shoulders, shoulder is not a good, you know, baseline to judge where the hitbox is. It looks like it's about this collar area, area up to like his crown. Seems like a box like that. Let's try to get a lower bound too. Lower bound isn't too low.
That's smart.
Seems like I'm hitting his wing instead of his head. It's strange. Let me go a little bit lower, more lateral. Hopefully I don't kill him before I get the head hitbox.
Ouch!
So it seems to be, I guess, something like this. Try to get a lower bound. Oh, that was a bad shot.
I'm gonna bring him back in.
Looked like it just hit him in the head. Let's get the lower bound.
Ow!
Ooh. Oh, his head hitbox goes pretty low. Seems to come across here, come up, I guess go across like that, and the wings are able to be hurt.
Short. 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 Short.
Looks like Zarya's head doesn't go, head hitbox doesn't go very low. It is pretty wide from side to side. Her shoulders look like a pretty good baseline to judge. Oh, I want to shoot Lucio's hair. I want to test that out. Alright, let's try the hair. Yeah, it's hard to say. Doesn't look like it's 100% true for the hair.
Marked by the dragon.
Maybe I'll come from this side since...
Kill streak.
Oh,
So much.
that was Mercy. Can't hit the wings, that's kind of cool.
See that which you cannot see.
She seems to have a pretty good sized hitbox for head hitbox for her character model. All right. Zenyatta's got a pretty big head too.
That'll be all of them.
That's all of them? Alright. I'm gonna switch to Widowmaker.
Never surrender.
One shot, one kill.
I haven't used Widowmaker much. I think I should change that pretty soon.
She seems alright.
Alright. Inconclusive. It looked a little smaller.
Sorry.
It's not you.
That's alright.
It's me. Te voilà.
So, it definitely seems like hitscan guns have a smaller hitbox. Now, that might be because projectiles actually have physical models that interact and are what determine a hit. So, an arrow would be a little bit bigger than, you know, a laser, basically. So that might account for the change. One last time, let's see here. I don't know. It might even be that they have different head hitboxes for projectiles. Or it might be that the arrow hitbox is so damn huge. The arrow itself. So Lucio, you can't shoot Lucio's hair. That's good to know. Yeah, it seems like hitscan has different hitboxes, I would say. So yeah, I guess that's all the science for tonight. Pretty cool stuff. Good job, Blizzard. Now, if you think that like big crazy hitboxes is good or not, that's kind of a discussion. But personally, I kind of like big crazy hitboxes for projectiles. It's hard to hit with projectiles, and you know, it kind of ruins some of the immersion and like some of the feeling of accomplishment. But you gotta kind of balance hit scan with projectile in most games. Oh, alright. Let me know what you think, guys. What do you want to see tested next, if anything? Or if I did a shitty job, let me know. Take care.